Okay, versus Imperial Skee. This is gonna be a fun match. Cazzo di vitici, cazzo.
Alright, I'm gonna go and take my headphones off so you can go ahead.
Push base. No, this is the more assassin base one. Wait, what? One time, two healers. Three healers, I say. And then not Spial meta? Okay.
I gotta take Freya out of box.
Oh.
If anyone's wondering why I just retreated.
Oh, how dare you have bones of Asashi? I don't have bones of Asashi. You did not save the box. You did not save the box. Hello. I told you didn't save the box. There's a Freya there. Oh, we have a match. A power speak over here. Towers has to use a very powerful pick in these last matches. As for Ozma, he might not play with the time because he cannot pick Freya in this situation. It would be very useful to actually have someone else to pick in here, but oh well. I suppose that in this case, Imperial Skee can ban Lenin and then we have. No, he knows that he does not ban Lenin. He prefers to ban DSS. And we have an. He's rather strong against AoE in this format, so he's doing rather well, and he's gonna abandon the crit, yes. Honestly, I think a shaman would be a better option, but yeah, well. Can he? Can he decide to pick a Marian in this case?
Oh,
He
damn
went
it, I
full
didn't actually
AoE.
drop her.
And because he didn't change, he didn't change Freya's. Now he cannot pick a tank. And no, we have another reset.
Whatever. Let's just not pick her.
No, he's not gonna pick her. So in that case, I wonder how he's gonna play. Because his only option is Angel. And I don't know how to pronounce her name. That girl. So full, almost full AoE team with only flex Lune ready to take down a Freya and her rather powerful team of two healers, one assassin, and one caster. I wonder how he's gonna deal with this situation. Towers is his biggest enemy, though thankfully he's weak to against AoE, so he has an option here to actually kill. Howdy, guys. As for Lewin, he cannot exactly do his job as a tank because one, Towers will ignore guard, two, he will not be able to tank magic. To ward from magic. Yes, Skee is from Team Freya. At least he has some option of mass attack for me a healer, but well, Sophia already healed that, so I don't know why he should bring mass attack. If anything, he should bring mass resist in order to prevent possible. If Skee wants it, he can simply just put Unicorn on Tabres, and he will ignore most of the Shrine Maiden buffs. Cavalier playing, huh? Let's see how this match goes. But so we have Freya with the Guardian Infantry. We already have everyone on their bubbles. Tavares is going with Star Prism Pegasus and the guard is up. Oh, I forgot that the milker is. Oh, he's not using 3C. I honestly think 3C would have been a good idea because you get 3 AoEs in a row, and even if you Sophia and Nim cannot really heal that much. But I really don't know how Ozma can actually win this. As long as that Towers gets in, there's gonna be a good chunk of damage to come. And also, if we unless he has some sort of bonus Asashi on someone, I don't think there's also nothing to prevent. Dunk. He decides to use Sophia's. But Mariana gets 2 stacks. That's good. Always good to get the extra stack. And Towers becomes invisible. This is the perfect moment to do a throwaway AoE. And it's JV, huh? I didn't notice it was JV. Lune has a tank skill, but only for physical, which I don't think is really useful because Towers ignores that and
Whoops.
now this is the issue. If there's gonna be a sleeping pill, the need pissing water. If he hits with water purification, he may be able to dispel to the that spells on water. And also hits Towers.
Should not give him that.
Oh, that's a really interesting usage of rewind. Just 100% upkeep on. And he's doing it. And the clock rock.
That seems ballsy.
He decides to use his card for rain. I don't know how card works, so I don't know how the machine works. And interesting. The cover is asleep. This is what we bring Master CS, guys. This is what we bring Master CS. We already know how to deal with I smell that we should know how to deal with it. If that Miranda was she's not very tough sensation. And this is why you should have brought Lewin's Tracy. Towers gets to heal and gets back to her. Yeah, sure. Whoever Ozma is gonna play here is gonna be the either make or break situation.
Okay, I deserve that.
And the sleep happens again. I think that's it.
What?
He also heals herself with her.
Ah, she does kill.
And goodbye.
Please no third sleep.
Now the question is, she's gonna risk another 7/8, or
There's no way this. There it goes.
for the love of God, that's another another sleep. Jesus Christ.
Would be time.
The 7/8 is gone.
That sleep's killing me. I guess at this point I'll just retreat. I don't know. I kind of wanted to let his top race do her thing, but I'm not gonna sit here for an hour.
I think he's just trolling at this point.
Alright, I'm not waiting for this.
And there we have the game, guys. This is why you should always double check your boxes.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so I put the gear on alpha and then forgot I need to actually remove Freya from my box. And I wasn't gonna stop ban pick after we're like 90% of the way through it. So I'm like, hey, let's just not pick a tank.
We were pinging you and telling you, hey man, you forgot to do this.
Yeah, that was something.
Worst of all, you could have won that if Lewin used his 3C. That would have killed Tommy and Milk and maybe the average in the process.
If who had used his 3C? Like,
yeah,
the Lune? I didn't bring it because I brought guard.
At that point, I would have brought guard. You have an assassin and a magic, so that they wouldn't protect against.
Well, so the thing is, the top race isn't gonna be an assassin, and I was really kind of actually hoping that Mariandel might tank the milk because she did have like 1,000 magic defense, but
Mariandel doesn't tank anything. It's just exclusively made for reflect kills.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually lived Jace with her, is the thing, but not with Sky Archers. The problem with Sky Archers, and why it was a bad decision in hindsight, is if you look at my Archer training field.
Oh yeah, I think everyone has a very bad Archer training field.
I think I actually would have been fine if I'd either brought the archers that give you 20% defense terrain when on water, just because it would make her magic defense high enough, or I should have just brought like Crystal Warlocks.
Yeah, Crystal Warlocks are...
I guess they don't have great defense either, I guess, but
they're made for counter killing.
Yeah, I guess it would just be Holy Guard mages then, would be the actual play. But yeah, not bringing Master Resist was actually the biggest problem, I think. I like completely just blanked on it.
Yeah, that completely screw you.
Because I think I actually could have still won anyways, with just the Kaguya getting the AoE kills afterwards.
I'll put it like this. Neve is the Ismella for WaifuWarS.
Right,
we need Math Resist. Or else getting stunned midway through your movement is horrendous. This is
Yeah, this is
horrendous.
the first time I've gotten the cross map stun happening to me. Unfortunate.
Currently, Skee and Race Crew are gonna have a scream. I'm gonna fight.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I haven't really been looking at chat if they were doing like an actual match or just a scrim. I'm actually up for if anyone wants to play like another official match in like Group B. I'm very much up for another game before I switch my box back to ladder box for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's ladder again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I haven't adjusted. It's the final season before death.
I should actually like put the Freya back in and give her.
We'd love to see you play in ladder. To be honest, I could help you with one or two things. I mean, I could do everything I really thought you want. So
Yeah. Okay, Lune looks like he can play versus
you may
me.
need to switch my box. Yeah, here Lune also has this ready.
Lune versus me should be interesting because we're both playing like, dedicated tank push waifus, so it should be an interesting match.
Now we start to ranking.
Yeah, I want to like try to minimize the amount of box switching I have to do back and forth, just because I like inevitably like I use Kaguya on ladder too, and a lot of some of the healers and stuff I use on ladder too, but not necessarily with the same gear. Like I don't run this like star earring like super high damage build Kaguya on ladder because I want fixed immunity there. So like I always forget to switch certain stuff back because I run like electric because I smelled as a thing, like electric med ring, and then I forget like, oh, I forget to change back to holy class, or I forget to switch the accessory, or blah 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 stuff like that. So ideally I want to knock out like a bunch of games. I guess I can spectate the. Actually, while we're waiting for Lune, I was gonna say spectate this current between Skee and Rice Crew, but also we can actually see myself get destroyed by PFP, which I did before going live. But yeah, no, so I'm
PSP
catching
is
up on
pretty
chat. I
good.
just genuinely forgot about the Master Resist against Nymph, honestly.
PSP is really good, especially his Vincent when I mailed the combo.
Yeah, so that was. I think I would have been fine with like the draft if I didn't give the Imelda. I think I should have given Warner instead. I'm a lot more prepared to deal with a Warner, because she has shrines and stuff than I am to deal with a super buffed
That
Vincent.
like Vincent, like freaking kamikaze nuke Vincent.
Yeah.
I remember using him on ladder. He was really fun to use.
Yeah, he's before my time. I've died to him like once before, and like I think I fought him like WaifuWarS still uses him, and I fought like some like silver player back when I was at silver that used him, and then WaifuWarS who's very much not a silver player who used him, but obviously the tier of healers I have in my box is very different in regular Apex play.
I run a debuff box. That box carried me all the way to gold too, and I would have played more if it wasn't for school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I banned Luke and Warner here. I think I did have to ban Luke because she's just a lot of extra AoE pressure, like with Black Hole or Sanction to follow up on the Vincent and Aryan Rod, but I think I could have avoided the Warner ban. I think it was my mistake. And banned Imelda because I was really nervous about this. And yeah, I felt obligated to pick the second tank instead of a second healer just because I had to leave these strong single target DPS last. But yeah, I'm about to eat shit to AoE here in this replay. I'd also forgotten, very notably, that Vincent's 3C gives him not only dispels all debuffs on him, but also gives him immunity afterwards.
Yep.
Because I was like, oh, he's like all passive based. So like when he triggers his passive silence, Almeida's gonna reflect that, and he's gonna be no big threat, right? No, not the case. Not the
No,
case.
most of Vincent is for himself.
Mm-hmm.
A real counter to him is Gustav because he can use his another skill,
Yeah,
his other skill. The issue is that not only he has faction buff, but he's gonna get Imelda buff. So I
exactly.
don't think Gustav is leaving that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like my Gustav is 5-star, so I tried to keep her back. I'd like, okay, I'll use Shinpachi to give Kaguya, who has the shrines, and I'll give her AoE damage reduction from Shinpachi. So I'm gonna just try to make it so that he can only hit like one or the other, was my positioning here. But because of that, it does mean I didn't have any chance to put his other skill on cooldown. So I think in hindsight that was a mistake.
Yeah, and Gustav needs the 6-star ASAP. Mine is 4-star. And also that, yeah. Yeah, that's maximum possible damage.
Yeah, it seriously hurts.
Mass healing. That's the reason why I don't like Almeda too much. I prefer Elma. Simply
Yeah.
because Elma deals much better with.
Yeah, I mean, Elma is definitely stronger. I think I just really like Almeida as a character. I think her SP is really cool. I like the skin a lot, and I think they're interesting skills. But I think Elma is definitely better for this tournament, just with all the AoE.
Yeah. And that's another to the face.
Yeah. I could have like tried to kill so the only thing I had on Gustav still at that point because reset was on cooldown, so that I had AoE healing for Almeida going into this turn. Because I used reset on her the first turn so that her 2C
No,
would
that's
come back.
completely fine.
It does mean I couldn't like single target heal her, and now then this Vincent goes to block himself. It's just gonna be too much. Just don't heal enough.
Yeah, Ironheart coming in.
That actually hurt a lot more than I expected, the death AoE. I didn't realize how hard it hits. Like the actual death.
Yeah, it hit a lot. That's one of his best weapons, actually.
Mm-hmm. I forgot that the other one I think is like half potency or something. But yeah, and then...
When in doubt, just kill Vincent.
then I just get blown up by Grand Cross.
Oh god. Yeah, that's experience.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think with giving the Warner instead of Imelda, I would have been kind of fine, but who knows.
Yeah, because that whole explosion also had the double damage.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see, playing versus Lune, so I'm gonna roll map and take my headphones off again.
Good luck, man. You're gonna be.
I don't actually have Gits built, so no concerns about accidentally not dropping her from box this time when I need to pick a tank. Alright.
So we have we have very interesting composition. We have a Flex ST Assassin with AoE. And Lune's waifu is Shell, so in that case he can simply just have some sort of Flex ST AoE. Of course, first one is Christian, and Christian does extremely well against these type of boxes. And Ozma decides not to run the Omega. You must be really confident in being able to tank him.
No.
And he picks Albedo. Albedo has shown some capacity. In this case, Ozma should really ban Elma, or he's gonna really struggle into doing anything. And now Osman has the ability to either pick a healer or a tank in this matter. He decides to pick a tank. We're going with Freya. And Werner pick. In this case, he has an option to actually counter attack in that matter. So in this case, now is to prevent Werner to get any time above, because when above, Werner kind of struggles to kill something. The issue is that he wants to also ban 8 minutes. I think by IVC and Sophia are the best cases scenario here, but because you're forcing him to pick a healer, he has to pick Ignis. His own Ignis. He says Van Hoffman and Gustav are actually really good options. And Ignis pick, then in that case, both Christian and Michelle are gonna have a picture or not. Because there's also a potential problem of leak of buffing Gitz and Albedo. Then probably the Michelle is a really pain in the ass to fight without any type of self-sustain. And he's going for it. He's going for a double healer pick. Interesting. Now Lune has the ability to ban either Ashma, who I would recommend to ban since she gives a very similar talent boost like Androel, and Elwin, who also has a very good 3C. And he decides to ban the other two, ABC and Lady. He decides to pick up Ashmar, and we have a freaking mosquito! That's an Angelica that has not been completely built. Going for the Arcane Blast. Again, this type of comp, what the real deal would be attack as fast as he can. Missing a kill since he only has Ignis. Ignis only has one possibility to heal. Gitz and Werner, Gitz and Lucretia. The Lucretias are gonna be the biggest threat in this match. Werner needs some movement to get in. And at least there's a mass attack to really bomb. team. Freya, with Freya being dead from Luke, nah, I doubt it. If he brings Roast or Iron Rose, that Freya leaves. Going with the Heaven Snatcher instead of Black Hole. In this case, he's going Sky Archer to grant the ability to ignore the rain. I understand Desert Man is a pain in the ass sometimes. Can't tell you how many times I had my Hilda dragging her feet through the desert. Her with fixed damage to kill. That's actually pretty good. The arcane biograph alongside his other fixed damage skill. That's actually a really good combo. And it begins. It's going with Werner Fanworks. Interesting. Going with all of his unique skills. Link Smash. He's going also for the. Oh no, 3C ST Ricochet. Warfare Tactics. That's an interesting combo.
I don't know if it's better to deny the attack buff from Luke or to give them a shell, which is just annoying.
This looks like it's going to be an interesting match. The creature. I'm assuming that this is not a necessary Freya, so the creature can maybe be able to kill Freya with her 3C. Unless he decides to use Ashemar's dance partner into Freya. And there's also the ability of Agnes to prevent death. Pues the creature had post-fix battle, which I really doubt.
Just off the top of my head, but
I know Lune likes to take his time. I have faced him in the castle queue, and he likes to take his time in matches. This is how he's gonna approach this. This needs at least a taunt in order to really cook. Agnes also needs some sort of buff, or else she's not gonna get her talent bonus. Werner only may have mass attacks, so he needs to be careful when approaching.
I'm pretty sure he can't hit me right now.
The last partner becomes Kaguya. Yeah, almost that amount of eating, holy moly, and that's without mass attack still. Lune better be ready for that kind of rushing.
早く家に帰りたいわ。よし。
The main mission is to actually kill Werner. If he gets to kill Werner, I don't think any of the rest of the units can actually do damage. Plus, especially because they may be Kaguya may be under Freya's guard range.
どうかしましたか？ まあ、
I think he could easily purchase it. Because 2 healers can tank 1 shot from the whole area. Going for the mass resist. I suppose it's to prevent another one shot. And we have another boss. Ah,
あれ勇士よ、私と一緒に踊りたいのですか？
in some position, he might be able to get a Shema bonus of being able to retreat back, but the problem is that if he puts a Shema there, Werner gets a kill. Because that Werner is not a constant by any means.
時間もう支援します。時間もうないよ。
Honestly, his best case scenario right now is that the only one who can actually hold him from that distance is Agnes. So, in my opinion, his best choice would be to use his own Agnes to attack. What he's doing? I don't know what the unit or never is.
Oh. On Twitch chat.
Bots invading us. He's not even trigger the way.
誠の自由を求めて戦いましょう。勇士よ、私と一緒に踊りたいのですか？
Lune's Werner pretty much low on max HP. Probably. Yeah, only 11k. That's pretty low.
私と一緒に踊り
For Werner defenses, that's pretty low. He needs to be like 13k.
私に何を教えてくれるの？ 勇士よ、私と一緒に踊りたいのですか？
I would really just say move Agnes. Because she's no longer in protection position of his own Agnes. That way, Werner couldn't get a freaking kill. Because he reaches here with his 3C. He reaches here. The only problem, of course, would be leaving him to die, but I would be really surprised if that word doesn't get a kill. He's very low in attack. That's very low attack winner. Yes, Meteor! Do I explain a lot of his inconsistencies? Is Meteor murder?
あれ 皆さんを守ります。私に何を教えてくれる
Just keep coordinating him. Just keep coordinating. Skee just finished his match apparently, and the winner was, according to the score report,
教えてくれるの
Dry Screw won over Imperial
財
Skee.
布もっと痩せた方がいいんじゃない
Is he gonna now do this? Ooh, almost killing the Warner there.
It just one shot 16,000 HP vanguards.
And this is why you need Elma, guys. This is why you need Elma. She prevents a lot of these problems.
Another 4.
I hope no one hears the background some noise I have. It's kinda annoying, I know.
支援します
He says not to attack. I think he doesn't have really good reason to attack right now. It's a friendly reminder that Ignis 3C that also gives out a 50% damage increase.
Here.
So if you have used Ignis, use that of Ignis, he would have killed that one.
I should revive, but I'd rather kill first. No, it's the life in the first place.
早く家に帰りたいわ
Very important to keep up the
So Agnes goes first. I think I still do enough damage to silence.
the
that
shrine
by
meetings complete.
making him
Well,
death mode.
Ozma might lose this because Kyra is her carrying this match. That's his winning gun. Without a winning gun, he kind of stuck.
No!
誠の自由を求めて戦いましょ
Why you would go? I thought.
1, 2,
う
Why? Why? Why?
5,
Wait, why?
6.
What? For what purpose?
あれ勇士よどうかしましたか
Yeah, he was not gonna kill Dagger, right? By no means. He doesn't have the buffs to actually straight up kill the word
ど
and
うかしましたか
Kagura. I had so many Kagus.
Oh, this would be defense stance, so I might actually not kill him if I spray AoE.
His defense stance, by all means. He failed the kill with the PC, so his defense stance. That's what Osman is asking. I hope he's not hearing me while I'm giving him a lot of diseases in the match.
あれ勇士よ
His best case scenario is to kill actually with the shaman. Is Werner fixing me? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Freya can be displaced.
That's scary.
He is not still. He is not. Well, I don't know why he risks so much in that situation. He could just easily just use the AoE and that would have killed the Werner. Regardless, there's another card for Cargo Jack. Lune is in a quite precarious situation. He needs to approach. And if he approach, there's an Arcane Blast to the face. And Pharma's aware those two creatures are not really known for surviving Arcane Blasts. I know this because mine don't even survive ones.
I guess I am a little short on healing here.
Problem healing. Yeah, you're short in healing. The 3C usage was a good idea to keep Kakura alive, but honestly, you could have just healed with freaking using 1C and missing and just pull down in someone. And 15 seconds left on the clock. He needs to do a move or the computer will do the job for you. And if he does, that happens, that's usually a GG.
Agnes only heals when she does damage with the AoEs, and because of the pillar, she couldn't actually reach to damage anyone.
I swear to you that Agnes could heal without hitting someone. I have done that. I swear to God. It's more about the range on which person she has.
Versus that.
I mean, her talent specifies when dealing damage, so shrug.
And get out of the way even.
Weird. I swear to you that I didn't need to do damage. Then again, I only play the last time I played Agnes was in playoffs, so.
Oh, she can reach Ashmore actually.
The question is, does Lune wants to reach Ashmore?
Reach Agnes? Question mark, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because right now, Agnes can easily just get a kill in Angelica.
Oh, actually, she can't reach Ashmore because the rain.
And he was Albedo. I don't know how she works since I don't have her. Rice from inventory. But it's an interesting position.
Would have run away.
Ozma is in. He looks like in a winning condition because that actually hurts. But now Agnes has an option to actually deal damage, not to only one person but to multiple. And then again, the dread 15 seconds left.
I wonder if this kills Puppet? Question mark. 27.
Ooh, that was so damn close. So damn close. But at least Ignis has the option to actually get the kill now.
Can't reach Puppet, I don't think. I may as well wait till after. Luke is gone.
What you're doing? No, kill Ignis right now. You need to kill Ignis right now.
I mean, nothing can heal Agnes, so
Oh yeah. Honestly, I would still kill Ignis. I would prefer to give him Dawn Order because AOE usually struggles in Dawn Order.
I mean, he was hoping that Luke would maybe put Puppet up to also get hit by this AoE, so he's not just hitting Agnes with it, but like, if he has to, he has to, obviously.
Yeah, that is the best case scenario. I learned something. I learned something. If you leave someone alive for a single turn, it can cost you a game. And Galvar simply uses her 1C again, and this time and blast them. Because at this point he needs to start dealing damage to the creature so they cannot deal actual damage.
Partner's off.
So he decides to move the Albedo.
5.
And he goes in, Kair decides to use her best move right now. And there's a 79% damage deal to basically Shell. Shell is basically incapacitated for the rest of the match. Glorious silence.
Agnes should
Whoops.
reach.
I meant to go above Freya and hit the Luke.
Yeah,
Clicked too fast. Oh well.
but it's not like Luke can solo this.
He didn't mobility
Yeah,
down.
Luke
Freya
is not
should
soloing
be
this.
the one way to lose. Ooh!
If he says
Wow.
attack, Freya. And the
Good job,
doors,
Luke.
bro.
I'm both surprised that that killed Freya and surprised that it didn't counter kill Luke on the thorns if it was doing enough
Wait,
damage
can't
to
clean all
kill.
that up solo. Agnes gets her 3C back next turn.
And that's GG, guys.
That was really weird.
Alright, I'm
Excellent
back.
play, but
That was I don't know how Luke lived that. If Freya died there, then like I don't understand how the thorns didn't counter kill.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe Freya just had really little HP left after that link smash or something. I don't have Tiamat on her or anything, so... I've actually been meaning to switch her to a Tiamat, but I don't have a Thorns Tiamat built because I over-enchanted the old one I used to have on her. I don't have like a good Freya or anything like that. She's
then you need more Tiamats.
I have a lot of Tiamats in my regular box. It's just not Thorns built.
I only have like 3 Tiamats, and they are spread over, and they are in Hilda, Lightbringer, and Landford.
Yeah, so I have 7 built, and I think all of them are currently in my actual box on
No,
when
I have
normally.
Iron also has one.
And then I'm also enchanting one for my Hoffman right now, because I'm actually probably not going to run a Skee. Also, thanks for the congrats, Bite a Bit. Yeah, that was kind of just rough for Lune, because my Kaguya had 2500 int or whatever with Ashamar buff, even at 4 stars, Ashamar.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
And
then the mass attack. No, that was hard to believe though. It was. I think he threw with the Werner.
Yeah, I mean, it's what was Werner going to hit, really? I mean, after getting sanctioned and having no troops left, there's no chance he killed anything else.
There's gonna
other
be
than
an Edgar and Lune match coming up.
Okay.
Well, I assume because he says Edgar said anyone wanted to play a match, and Lune said why not, and they haven't responded after that.
Okay. I should actually go say like GG to Lune. All right. Yeah, I'll go look at that in a second. Just keeping track of my Ultimuller emotes, which is my way of tracking which games have happened on stream. I'm guessing I got sent a replay here. I'm gonna not click that yet, but it doesn't go away because in-game chat is terrible. Okay.
It goes away after. Oh yeah, I remember.
Like if you
Yeah,
view the message, it like disappears if you click out of chat or something. It's bad.
That might be the Rice Skee game.
Mm.
Thanks,
I
guys,
was-
for carrying me. Yes.
I was surprised that all of the Vanguards died, and that Werner wasn't in defense stance.
He wasn't gonna be in defense stance. He has a unit to disperse from him. In order for defense stance to work, he needs to be alone, have no one against him of his allies.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. I was thinking like he'd want the defense stance for like reactive heal. I wasn't expecting all of 10 of his Vanguards to die there. But I was expecting him to have very few, but I was thinking he'd want like defense stance to get a reactive heal, maybe get some back and then be able to move into offense stance and threaten something. But I wasn't really scared of him killing Kaguya because I'm guessing there's an accidental Freya here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very common issue because she is the most common tank for people to have, I think.
I saw you smartly not use Freya's Rose Whip to finish off the Werner.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait a second. I don't know what the effect trigger order here is. If I Rose Whip and then the fixed... Will the fixed trigger first or will the reactive trigger first? I really wasn't sure.
I'm almost
0%.
positive it's the AoE damage, then his heal, then the fixed. So I think he would have healed enough that the fixed didn't kill.
Yeah, I'm also confident that will happen. But he was a 0%. The whip alone could have killed him.
He had like 3,400 hero HP or something, or like over a significant amount that, 800 attack Freya I don't think is going to kill.
You could have.
I was
Honestly,
nervous when I was going for Ashmar because I knew exactly what happened was going to happen. I'm like, is he just going to like solo my entire unit with just counter ticks from just his hero? And it almost happened because she's like four star with like super bad training Sky Archers. I would have brought Bolt Rangers if I had them leveled, but I don't.
Honestly, you could just have AoE.
Yeah. Honestly, I could have just left it to the next Kaguya AoE, yeah.
I mean, even Ash's like
Ice
Dragon Breath. Like, I know you obviously want to hit Albedo with it, but if it means getting counter killed,
I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy with my switching Kaguya to cavalry to hurt the Albedo more thing. With the Angelica. I've been having fun with the class swapping with her.
As long as you're not hitting into crystal molders and doing exactly 0 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
The course of all ponies. So we're getting an Albedo pick in the second pick over here.
Yeah, I think it makes no sense. You don't want to pick the Lucia, which I'm gonna guess is probably not built if she's not in the box instead of Freya already.
I have a 5-star Lucia. The only issue I don't use her is because I lack her unique.
Like, I think in my opinion, like for this format, I think the revive tanks really are a lot better than the non-revive tanks. Like, it's just really hard to play with non-revive tanks.
Lucia can revive though.
Yeah, I mean she revives like 20%, but like Freya's is non-reliable, so like Lucia's guaranteed revive is better. Even if Lucia's got like the awkward stuff like no 2-block magic guard, only 1 ring. And Lucia's actually tanky. Sort of.
Yeah, especially with Tiamat, she survives a lot. I wish we had Tiamat when she released.
Okay, so we've got a Omega pick here.
Brrr.
I think Edgar should take top race here. No, I think Agnes works too, yeah. I mean, Omega can Shinobi is the thing. The reason I was thinking top race, right, is if you do use Omega to get like a free kill on the Patricia or something, because that's the really high value target.
Oh yeah, Patricia's really strong in this format.
Yeah, she's crazy strong. So if you kill the, like, you have to kill the Patricia first with Omega, because if you don't, then she's gonna do that death AoE thing on you. You're gonna teleport back into the middle of your team with a bunch of Patricia stacks for her to AoE off of him. And he's gonna die, and he's gonna take a bunch of his teammates' health with him.
Yeah, that's actually really powerful.
But he gets the top race here later than I think he should have. I think there's other stuff he could have banned first instead.
Yeah, that's a tower stick.
Like that now this Omega is gonna struggle a lot more because you can punish across the map with the top race.
Not to mention, she easily just hides, and Omega's like, "Where the hell is my target?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
Man,
he
really
doesn't
do
have
my
any
job.
non-targeted AoE at all with this comp to break her hide. Gitz can try to roll Sanction or something from her onesie, but her only active AoEs like that she can start with are targeted. Pressure has only Sweep, I guess. And Omega's obviously got no AoE. Albedo, as far as I know, doesn't have AoE.
No, there's no only Gits. Only Gits have the AoE, and he needs to bring the AoE. The only problem is he needs to target someone for the AoE to work.
Yeah, so that, maybe you see Sweep brought out on the pre-show.
Oh yeah, see pressure. Never use that skill when I have her in my ladder box.
Yeah, I don't know what it normally would make like no sense at all, but against specifically like Top Race or Pepsi, you kind of have to.
Pressure should be good against Ignis, says Biden.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Fight and bit. Just because like you get your run back, and then like the tank will be in the Agnes Revive mode where they're silenced and can't guard and all that stuff, and you still get your pressure back for free.
The only issue that Freya needs to reach. I hope that Prisha has some sort of wings.
Yeah.
Any chance Prisha and Omega can
Yeah,
Omega?
pressure can definitely one-shot Freya, I think.
Yeah, especially if he brings the wrong groups. But Omega, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think Omega and Low Ignis is strange. Yeah, it's pretty strange.
Yeah. Agnes is a really hard counter to stuff like Omega. Like he can bring Shinobi, which Lune does here, but it's still not ideal because Shinobi's damage is much worse than some of his other troop choices.
And he did bring the Shinobi.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, no rewind on the Sophia. I guess that makes sense. You got the pressure.
Pressure might not get the kill.
Thank you.
Do we have? Yeah, we do have Lizards versus Lancers. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking Lancers are the best option for Freya, and because of that, you should bring Flyers on Pressure. Was what I was thinking.
Yeah, when you don't know what the troop matchup is gonna be, just bring Griffin Knights.
Mm-hmm. Does she get Star Prismas, or does she still just have like Griffin Knights?
Only Griffin Knights.
Mm.
She has really bad troop selections, actually.
Yeah. I remember that being one of the reasons I looked at her. I'm like, oh, actually, I'm not interested in building this unit because her tankless troop matchup is really limited.
I have the best pressure in the server. Imagine how I feel. At least she won her time, and Rail got destroyed by her multiple times.
So this Omega is really awkward in my opinion. The only thing he's ever going to kill here would be the Patricia, right? Or the Top Race can hide.
The Patricia. He doesn't want to kill the Patricia in the slightest.
Yeah.
Are hoplites any good? Only when you're really facing Cavalier troops. I used to have them, and trust me, it's not a good idea.
Yeah, like hoplites, you'd see them used on Gintoki when he was meta, because Gin it just does so much damage that he can afford to use like a pretty low damage troop. Like they're not that strong offensively, and they make you type neutral, which was why Gin would use them, because you know people were running all their tanks and cavalry because they were incredibly scared of Gin for good reason.
I was a troll and still brought these things that shouldn't work. And I'm still like, I can tell you how many times someone has picked Nemia to try to kill my Tyrande, only to find out that he's infantry.
Oh man. But yeah, so they're kind of not great as an offensive troop unless the character has way too much damage. And as a defensive troop, they are functional as Lancers. They're just not as bulky as like Phalanx and stuff.
Yeah. Hoplites are like a poor man version of State Works.
So Mega is actually 6-star, and this okay. So the top race doesn't have skill, so I think he does triple everything here. Some top race do run like skill stats on like their AB because she does have decent crit. I think if you invest in it, because you've got like all the AOE's and stuff, there's a pretty good chance that at least some of it crits. So it's not like a bad investment. So you can target the top race until she hides. I don't know what he's gonna do if this top race just like runs in and hides though in the middle of his team. Like, what are you gonna do about? Like, what are you gonna do about this Patricia when that happens?
Ready for
easy. You just
bullshit.
RNG sanction with gets.
Yeah, that's what that's the other thing.
Yeah, you just have to pray. You really gotta pray to the god of gets.
He doesn't get any breath AoEs in that skill, right? I don't
Hey,
think.
wait, did he just move this into a mega range?
I think he does. She gets
I was
ice
like,
breath. I think she gets ice breath.
I was like pretty sure he just moved this into a mega range, but maybe I'm miscounting. I thought it's 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's only 3 attack range. It's 3 attack range, not 4. I'm thinking of the lurker build.
Unless he's blue Kirby.
Yeah. I was thinking it's like double AA but with 4 attack range, and no, you don't get that.
Well, so much for sanction.
I think he gave this top race way too late.
Oh wait, what's the third skill on gets?
Dark Reaper.
Huh. Because she just gets sanctioned by herself, doesn't she?
Oh, she does? I don't...
Yeah, she gets sanctioned by herself.
I didn't think she did. Okay.
Let me check the wiki, guys.
Yeah, she can 100% just bring sanction.
Oh, I had no idea. It's still bad.
She has kind of sanction.
I think sweep on pressure was actually the better move, because then you're pushing it away too, so that if Patricia does try to cast off that pressure, it's reaching, or off the top race, it's reaching way less. So I think sweep actually was the better play, because the problem is even if you bring sanction on gets, right, you're behind in pacing, because the top race moves up, you then AOE, but you can't finish it off before the Patricia gets to do her thing.
True.
But yeah, it still probably would have made sense to bring both sanction and sweep.
That was showing why she was not gonna be in the waifu category, but in the OP category next season.
Yeah.
Does Tabros have to go in this turn?
I mean, if he doesn't, she loses her damage buff, and also Omega kind of becomes Omega food.
Well, I mean, she doesn't keep buffs when she uses her 3C, so like, she'll burn through.
Yeah, she has to go in this turn, or the Patricia stacks will go away, like the Patricia buff. Yeah. Because if she stands, then she'll be at 2 turns, and then when she 3Cs, she'll be at 1 turn, and it's after standing, and then, or after 3C'ing. It'll be gone.
Yeah. So I mean, like, she doesn't get the opportunity to both hide and so like, yeah, like all she's hitting is Albedo right now.
Yeah, so I would think you would whiff your... I would think you would use your 3C just to get closer here. I don't know.
Oh, you're saying 3C then hide?
Yeah, a 3C, like, so you can move further and then hide, like, here. So that you're both putting awkward positioning on where the gits can move and stuff. Like, while staying in guard, but not meleeing you if... Actually, he can't even... It's not like he's gonna be able to hit anytime soon. I think Lune is just really dead here, honestly. Is he just gonna keep this here while Lune is forced to move his units up and then AoE with Patricia, maybe? Yeah, this is pretty forbidden combo. I think top race actually has a lot of forbidden combos. Like I noticed in my game versus Skee that like the Sophia plus top race seemed really toxic with the rewinds that she has. Was gonna get her hide back like super fast.
Yeah, that one is really, really good.
And Patricia top race is insane too, because like you can use your Dragon Blood Resurgence to reduce her cooldowns so that she gets stuff back sooner too. Oh, there's no way this comes close to killing.
It's Halloween! It's Halloween! And ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't permit you should Omega doesn't kill. No skill, no kill.
Yeah, no skill, no kill for sure. Honestly, like I get that the range is nice, but I guess you have to be 6 stars actually to use the Lurkers build, and actually this is 6 stars. I just think you gain so much extra damage with it.
You do lose some damage potential with Lurker, unless your name is Nemian, but...
Well, with Omega compared to Ullr's, it's much higher damage, right? Because Ullr's is like minus 10% physical damage. At least Lurkers is neutral.
Yeah, that one is pretty bad. I
Yeah,
still remember
it's
people
one
telling me...
less range for a lot more damage.
A lot more damage, because you're also using an attack skill instead, too. And I think it helps with your triple thresholds, too, because this actual attack skill itself gives you a skill buff.
Yeah.
Well, that Omega is mega bad.
Yeah, he's just hanging out waiting for more stuff to walk into the Patricia Reach. And there you go.
I wouldn't have moved Christian.
I mean, I think you could even just walk this top race up 2 spaces and cast Acid Burns. Because what's going to happen is when she applies her stacks, Sophia's going to dispel those instead of the actual heal block, so she'll still fail a heal with her 3C. And then you can do your 3C the turn after. But he does go for the 3C first. Some good damage. Heal block on the Patricia, but only 1 stack, so Sophia should take care of that. Oh, didn't notice.
Eh. Why not use 3C? You troglodyte.
He's worried about the acid burns coming next turn.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter when you have a unit with... whatever.
Heal block, yeah. Is that your cat, JB?
Yes, that is in fact my cat smacking his head on the mic. Sorry.
No problem at all. I like cats, so.
He was sitting. He's been sleeping under my desk for a while, and he like walked over and looked at me from the floor and was like, "Uppies," and I was like, "Okay, that's fine."
Ouch.
Barely gets the Q. Barely misses the Q.
That was a pretty good effort, actually, for how many of her troops were dead. I'm surprised he brought the Phalanx on the Freya. Like, the only reason I think my game against Lune went so well is I did get the Royal Protectors into double mage troops. Otherwise, I would actually have had to have been like a lot more scared of tank bust. I guess
You're only
the
afraid of
Phalanx
tank
makes sense into
busting
the
if you know they can tank bust you.
Mm-hmm. But I guess he did have to worry about the lizards on Prussia. I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I don't think Edgar can Or sorry, I don't think Lune can live through this.
Yeah, Edgar pretty much won. That's forgiven. He doesn't have any win condition, free healer,
Yeah.
and Tavares is still there, P-posing on him. There's no winning here.
Like, yeah, you just chip with the Agnes, and then, like, you know, maybe you move the pressure first because you're afraid, but, like, you can just AA the Agnes with Sissy or something.
No,
Yeah.
I think pressure over there is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think the positioning is fine. It's just the problem is you're moving the pressure to delay stuff. But I mean, he's got the AA, so you just AA Agnes, have her hammer again, which is going to really hurt with that 30% buff. And then you've got Agnes AoE into Patricia AoE into Tabrace AoE, and then what is left on the field?
Undesperate measures. Oh god.
What's left is Edgar's units.
Yeah.
気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。
Sissy is really strong in this format, honestly. The fact she does like the 30% buff with the act again is really strong compared to Flo, who was already, you know, available.
And that's it done.
It's over. Full team heal block for 2 turns with too many sure stacks to ever dispel. And 3 C's on cooldown anyways. Like, GG's.
And Tavares. And Tavares.
And Tabrace, yeah.
I think she gives the entire team there.
Like, the pre-battle AoE should kill the...
Are you kidding me? The hell was that? Again? Wait, what? What the hell is this? Is Seneca or something? That's another clock.
Right? Bryce Crew must have given him the cheat codes.
Oh, that also then just killed Pretty
Yeah, because you just go to
I
fog.
appreciate it. Never do that when you're in the fog. Never do that when you're in the fog. I did that mistake and it cost me a game.
Mm-hmm. Rough.
Man.
Yeah, he could not give that top race there. That was like catastrophic. It just made it way too free to get like a Patricia target.
Yep, it was not the ideal thing to do.
There was like a Jugler or something that he banned. I think you can 100% not ban Jugler there and just leave him on the table. I mean, I guess Jugler Patricia's also annoying. Patricia's just really, really strong as a second pick. I don't know. I honestly don't know how to fight her in this format, really. With tank push.
You just don't.
Yeah, I think you just don't. Alright, I don't think we have anything else on deck.
That seemed like a lot of games gotten in.
Yeah, that was,
Okay.
oh wow, that was, yeah, like a 90-minute stream. I didn't realize it's been going that long. Okay. Trying to think about who I have, like, and have not played. I guess I probably still have not played most people. I've only played, like, 3 or 4 games, I think.
Group B stands for Bloodbath since it's been far more games, I think.
Has it?
I think so. I don't think there's really been a lot of Group A games.
I don't think there's been a lot of Group B games. Rice Crew and Volca played a lot. I played a fair amount. Edgar's played a fair amount. And PFP and Lune have played a fair amount. I think we're basically the only ones in Group B that have... Oh, Moon's done a few games. I guess, yeah, maybe Group B has played a fair amount, actually. It's hard without, like, the spreadsheet thing. I don't know if Raven's keeping one of those.
I think he said he was going to be updating it today after all the counts.
Okay.
Right. Then I guess it's time for me to go start making dinner.
Yeah, have a good one. I'll cut things off there. Thanks for watching, people. See you guys with the next stream. Good night, Bite and Bit. Thanks for joining for commentation, Bolt. If you're still there.